My name is Becca Olson. I am a senior at ECU pursuing a Bachelor's of Science degree in Fashion Merchandising and Consumer Studies with a minor in Business Administration. This summer, I had the privilege to be selected as a Product Development Management intern to work at Kohls corporate headquarters in Menomonee Falls, Wisconsin. The Product Development division I was placed on this summer was the juniors, bottoms, dresses, and outerwear team for the brands So and Mud. My day-to-day responsibility for my role was to execute the product development and production process for a category or brand to ensure quality and on-time product, own correspondence with both overseas and domestic vendors and suppliers to execute purchase order management, coordinate our division's debit allowance, analyze sales and direct competitors, and manage logistics. Some activities within these responsibilities include reading, calculating, and speaking to sales, owning the production process for Lee and Fung India bottoms by completing daily production emails and submit meetings. Submits were meetings where PDCs would meet with your cross-functional team designer to look over the fabrics, findings, and trims a vendor would send over to see if they are up to standards. We would review things such as the raw materials and final products, quality, color, hand feel, style, and so on. PDCs also focus on what marketing goes on a product. We get all kinds of hang tags with sizes, product callouts like sustainability or what the product is made out of. In the middle of my internship, I had the pleasure of attending something called the Development Fair, where international vendors would come and showcase their new trends, marketing fabrics, and so on. They spoke on what is new and evolving in the industry and even discussed certain companies they produce clothing for and how they're performing. Another activity is something called competitive shopping, or comp shopping for short. Comp shopping can be done online, sitting at your desk, or in the physical store. It is a way for a retailer to analyze competitors, essential silhouettes, emerging trends, merchandising, and their marketing callouts, and compile it all together to present to their team. As a company, you can buy samples of other brands' products to see things like color, wash, construction, hand feel, and so on. I was able to attend several executive speaker series where Kohls top executives would come to share their career stories and tips on how to thrive in a corporate setting. I had the pleasure of spearheading a focus group project that brought in interns to look over and choose their favorite styles, colors, fabrics for their new line we were putting out. From the images, you can see the colored stickers on the products. This was a key for us to see. This gave my team fresh eyes on their customer base and what they want in a product. Another really cool part of my internship was something called Shark Tank. Shark Tank was a large presentation project where the interns were put with a random team and had 2 days to come up with an answer to a prompt. Our prompt was, create a product line that is centered around sustainability. Our team chose to do a new skincare line underneath the juniors brand Violet. It was marketed as a line that was based on the Generation Z consumer, and it was completely sustainable from the packaging all the way down to the physical product. We marketed it on stage to a formal audience and judges. On top of all of the work, there was a lot of fun too. Kohls made it very easy to have a work-life balance. We were housed in dorms in downtown Milwaukee, Wisconsin, that were completely paid for along with transportation to and from work. From this, I was able to meet so many students from all over the U.S. I still communicate with my friends I met from this summer, and many of them were offered jobs to return to Kohls full-time. We were able to go to things like music festivals, shopping, eating, and explore together all summer long. Some events we went to were fun and unique food festivals and restaurants, music festivals, concerts, museums, baseball games, and so much more. This past summer, I was able to attribute to 2 volunteer events. One was the Boys and Girls Club, where interns were able to spend the afternoon teaching students about the benefits of STEAM learning, science, technology, engineering, art, and math. The other event was with the Animal Humane and Welfare Society, where we helped build a sanctuary for abused animals. Both events were so rewarding and made me fall in love with the company's culture of giving back. In conclusion, Kohls absolutely blew me away enough for me to accept a full-time offer for a company that is 13 hours away from my hometown. I highly recommend this internship for future students. Thank you so much for listening.